you have to have like one of those weird. I think you have to have some kind of weird device or something.
Yo, gotta. I don't know if there's anything else you need.
We don't know. And we're back. Sorry about that, guys, but hey, YouTube, as usual, once I hit a little bit close to an hour of streaming or so, it likes to just randomly crash. Because it's a piece of junk. Because YouTube is run by that homeless guy down at the railroad tracks who lives in a shoebox. He's going to tell you that I'm going to make a machine where you can understand what babies are saying. You think anybody will get that reference, Fire Ninja?
No.
Yeah, we'll see if anybody does. Because for the first time, it's not a Legends of the Hidden Temple reference. We just got a few more things to take care of, or at least a few more vehicles. Yay, we completed the mission. Woohoo! You've seen the beam generator.
Marauders have attacked one of our artifact digs and stolen a very important item. We think they may have taken it to their stronghold. We would be most grateful if you find their outpost and retrieve it.
Alright, let's go help the hippie.
I promise.
But Fire Ninja, how was your day today?
Boring. Like every other day.
Yeah, it can't be that bad. I know my day was kind of having to sit at a
that bad.
hospital office.
There's the fact that gotta wait like another 2.5 hours to find out.
Oh, that seems fun.
This camera that I'm trying to run.
Up the hill I go. And I believe Giant Vibrator actually has a Call of Duty World War II finished downloading, so we may have somebody for that this weekend, and I don't. Brad says I got my Madden paid off and pre-ordered today, so that's something. Except damn Walmart says it will be ready for pickup after 6 p.m. If they're releasing it the day before, I think it's usually supposed to be 9, but... Oh, thank you for pulling the bridge down, guys. Thank you so much. Uh-oh, catapults. It's a trap. I just got stabbed in the ass. Do not stick a sword in my butt. That does not feel comfortable. No, on the day it comes out, August 25th. Oh, that Madden comes out in August? Huh. I'm so used to it being a September release for Madden. Granted, it will be interesting to see with this year's Madden if they actually do an update just to change the Washington Redskins name, which I do want to bring that up real quick. So I was at my mom's doctor's appointment today. It broke that the Redskins do have a name for this season. And when I heard the name, my exact comments were, and I quote, "That sounds like something a Coast player would name an NFL team." The Redskins' name for this year is the Washington Football Team. I am not kidding. Now, why everyone was making fun of them for it, if you don't understand business, it kind of makes sense because it's going to take them at least, they have to still go through getting a new logo since they have to get a new one, unfortunately. Then they still got to decide on a team name, but then of course they got to figure out, is that team name going to be appropriate? Is no one actually going to complain about it? So them calling themselves the Washington Football Team, as many people made fun of them, making fun of them for it, it is technically the most PC, politically correct name you could give them. Let's see. Brad said last night it was going around, it would be the Washington Sentinels. I would like that because it makes me think of X-Men. Most likely the names I've been hearing is the Washington Warriors and the Red Tails. Would be the two names that may get selected. Oh, so Seattle's got a hockey team finally. And I cannot drive because this... Yeah, no kidding they escaped because the vehicle...
You gotta catch him, Jack!
I was trying to catch him, but the vehicle decided to be wonky and stupid. The vehicle does not exactly have the best turning. That's my other issue. This vehicle likes to flip every 5 seconds. But yeah, so Seattle's new hockey team's going to be the Seattle Kraken. And apparently Aaron Andrews, who used to work for ESPN, doesn't know what a Kraken is. If you never watched Pirates of the Caribbean, play God of War 1. Come on, you stupid Marauder, slow the heck down. I'm in a vehicle that can't go very fast. I'm out of turbos. Oh, I got one back. Oh, come, no, game, no, come on. Don't be an a-hole now. Of course you're gonna be an a-hole. Oh, God damn it, can you stop flipping, please? Stupid freaking vehicle. That's not my fault. The game.
You gotta catch him, Jack!
Thank you, game, for once again proving you give us bad vehicles for when we in a chase scene. This vehicle would have been good for the getting all the relics, not this. And I say that because this vehicle likes to drift on its own, which is very annoying.
Shoot him! Shoot him! Hunt and destroy, baby! Hunt and destroy!
I think Heartless might have came back, or he put his headset on, then he had to take his headset off. Come on, get the help. Yay!
Oh yeah, you're buying him up! There he is! Get him!
This is why I hate this vehicle, since it likes to turn on a dime.
Get him!
What do you think I'm trying to do, Daxter? Just go on a Sunday drive?
Catch him out!
Uh,
Marauder!
got him.
Good work, hero. I mean, Jack. And you too, Orange Lightning. We are grateful for your help. It is possible I may have misjudged you too. That artifact is called the Precursor Prism. It will be of use to you. Please, keep it as a sign of our gratitude.
Okay, the hippie's nice to me now. Bud said he has to go be Ben Stiller and Happy Gilmore with his nephew. Okay. And we're going to do one more mission out here on the desert, and it is Sig's mission. I think that would be the last mission out here on the desert, actually. Yep.
There you are. I was beginning to think you chickened out. I saw
Come
a
back.
eco crystal in this place, and it's yours if you want it. Trouble is, metalheads have been spotted here en masse. But we wouldn't want those nasty boys to just move back in here without a welcoming party, would we? Let's go give them a big surprise.
Yay, more. We're back in the caves. I'm having flashbacks of the forest fire. Ninja, help me. One second. And I'm back. Oh, now at least I remember what the jump button is. L1.
I'm glad we're in some wind.
That's one thing I hate about
What?
having to repeat myself.
Yeah, I can understand that.
I was asked the other day why I don't want to go to college.
Too much money.
There's multiple reasons. One is I don't want to be in debt for most of my life. Surprisingly. But apparently to people that's such a hard concept to understand. So go for a high paying job. What, so I
Let's get another one.
pretty much only have like, two choices. Doctor or lawyer if I really want a high paying job.
Yeah, pretty much.
Which is gonna put me more in debt. No, thank you.
Go, go, go. You got it. Whoa.
Ah, one second. Brad says then you'd also be spending your entire life working, so what's the point of living? Let's see, if you have a family, you have to work. Unless somehow you can actually claim get on disability, granted. That's hard, that's easier said than done.
Let's get him, Doc.
It's easier done, as
No.
I said, if you go to California.
Well, if you go to California, yeah, but I can tell you, my mom wasn't able to get disability or anything till, oh God, for years. And they still ask her, she'll still get caught every day by the one of Virginia idiots saying, "Did your leg grow back yet?"
That's not how it works. Surprisingly, we're not
I'm glad we're in some wind.
mammals that can just regrow a limb.
Well, that's almost every job if you think about it. So
Yeah, but here's the other thing. If I want a high-paying job, 9 times out, or 90% likely,
go.
it's going to be a job I'm not going to want to do. Now, let's think logically for a second. Why would I want to do something that I don't want to do?
well, if you have a girlfriend or a baby, you'd pretty much have to.
Work as a doctor.
Well, I meant in the sense of work at a job you don't want if you have a family and a kid to raise. That's where I was going. But if you're going to be a doctor, you pretty much also have to be willing to know that people may die on your watch and have to deal with that.
Yeah, that's another problem. Or if you're like a defense attorney or a prosecutor, and just because the other lawyer is a lot better, you lose. Or you manage to win and the person is obviously guilty. You basically have to live with that. You let a criminal, a murderer even,
I get it.
back onto the street. Why would you want that?
Bud says, do they think she has mutant powers? LOL. No, it's just unfortunately, with how everything was written back when she lost her leg and everything, it makes it very hard to actually stay on disability. Unfortunately, I won't go into too much detail of why that is in our state, but let's just say, yeah, she has to pretty much once every 3 years go to the doctor just to show that she's still disabled. She still either has to be in a wheelchair or a prosthetic leg, and that she can't work, mostly because it's not that she doesn't want to, but it's because unfortunately no one will hire her because she can't push a med card anymore. And if you don't know what a med card is, ask somebody who works at a nursing home or something. They'll tell you exactly what it is. But it says, I will never have a family and kid to raise. LOL. You will one day.
We got some serious trouble, baby.
I'm probably going to have to do this mission over again, I have a feeling, because I'm almost dead.
Also, I'd like to point out, if you were smart with investing, you wouldn't really need to.
Or that too, if you were smart with investing.
Which, see, I like to learn things. I just don't like being in debt or being forced to do stuff that I have no interest in. Because
Really? We're going to say he's not dead?
going back to it, if I were to choose a major, I would have to take a bunch of stuff that has nothing to do with it. So what's the point?
I'm glad we're in some wiggins.
Like, I can't be the only one that sees that problem.
Hold on.
So I was also asked before, why not trade school? Why? Why do I need to make money through, like, conventional means of, like, going through more school? Where I'm gonna have to apply for a loan and be stuck in debt, no matter what.
Because unfortunately,
When I can,
I'll let you finish.
when I can just avoid all of that and just be smart with money.
Because unfortunately, if you want a, sadly, a good paying, decent job, you have to prove that you went to school, sadly.
And also, I pointed out one specific fact that is extremely important to my case. I'm certified in computer support. I didn't need to go through college for that. And the certification is from a college.
Let's just say Damus lost a little something in the city and he wanted me to fight.
So,
What do you care, man? Haven folk are a bunch of weak.
I
You know
technically
that.
have career
They'd
options
lost
already
before
available
it
for
started.
me.
Luckily, Damus has a plan to make sure we all survive.
You're playing with people's lives.
Why not? Make believe it, huh? Survival of the fittest, baby. I suggest you get with the program and be on the winning side.
Again, it's one of those things that
The one on top of the pie.
just because the system tries to force you into going to college Just so that way you're in
Keep
debt.
your nose clean and stay sharp. I'll tell you when the action's coming.
Because a lot of colleges are just there for somebody to have on their list, so that way they get money. And they don't give a shit about you after.
Pretty much, I gotta agree with that.
Again, I don't see the point in going through that process.
Let's see, Brad said, 1 second, gotta check something. Ah. I actually had to pull up my phone to read this because it went a little bit too far. Remember that. Let's see. Brad says you still need a general knowledge of the world, mostly so you can see problems rising or occurring all over again. Brad said, dear God, just wait until you have to remote into someone's PC because they can't type in their own fucking password. You will hate people so much.
I already hate people.
Yeah, Brad already hates people.
I know how the world works.
And I get what you're saying that, you know, so you don't see another Nazi using, but at the same time, Brad, I hate to tell you this, we already have that with the people of the cancel culture and political correctness people, so it's a little too late for that.
Again, I understand how people work. I also took psychology.
'Cause I'll be honest, and this is just my opinion, if you don't like it, you can disagree with it. The cancel culture to me are like the same people who did the book burning back in the day.
Cleaver, I need to find some very
yes,
special
communists.
precursor artifacts, but I'm running out of time.
Wait a tick. I just traded a very rare artifact indeed to a nice band of metalheads.
I mean, come on.
It was an ugly piece of hardware. Looked like a dog's breakfast.
It always leads back
But
to
those
communism.
toothers paid handsomely. They seemed nice enough. Good ivories they had, you know, if you dig fangs and claws. I bet if you crank up that dunk, you and the offsider just might be able to catch him.
I'll drive. Jack, you get on the gun. Daxter, just get in, sit down, and shut up.
That sounds like somebody tells me to do when I'm in the vehicle. Doug, just sit down, be quiet, and shut up. And I'll be honest though, I hate cancel culture. They're like the worst thing on the planet. And hey, it's Giant Vibrator, everybody. You know, he has a new name, but I would never call him by his new name.
Well, then that's just offensive.
Yeah. Now we gotta cancel these.
Another good hit.
Okay, Sammy Hagar.
Great third word.
Does that look any better?
Get him in the head.
And I still cannot believe that's showing that 268 views on my first attempt at the WWE live stream the other night.
Yeah, I saw that on Twitter, and congratulations on that. I just shut down my grandmother.
But to me that seems odd. Like, why particularly on that one? And not any of the ones after.
Either a lot of people are tuning into that one, and
Because it's the longer one.
yeah.
Nice shot.
It's kind of disappointing not more people tuned into Assassin's Creed drunk stream. That was actually kind of fun.
But I know one thing.
2 + 2 is 6.
No, YouTube just likes to remove view counts.
Yeah.
It's happened to me like several times.
Well, my personal favorite, I'll have high views when I'm live streaming it, but then when the stream's been finally uploaded by YouTube, which takes a fucking 8 hours, it's like, oh, you only have 3 views.
Let's see. That one Fallout 76 New Year's video had like 100 something views. And then, like 3 days later, it dropped to like 25 views. And my response was, what the fuck? How does that work?
Good question.
How does it go from triple digit to lower 2 digits?
Alcoholism?
Which is one of the reasons why I hate YouTube, because it's inconsistent with shit.
Yeah, that is YouTube to a T.
Yeah, I still remember the fact that one day when I had decided to stream GTA, within the first 2 minutes of the stream, it showed like well over 100 viewers at one time. Then after the stream was done with, I don't think it even showed 10 views.
Jack, you found another artifact for the forest ruins, but we are still missing the most important piece. Bring back the items you found, and we will try to find where the last
got
piece
killed
is
by an
hidden. We
orange.
must
What
find
the
out
fuck?
what that Daystar really is, and we believe the forest ruins may hold the answers.
How the fuck did you get killed by an orange?
Because you were watching Annoying Orange, maybe?
You're playing Team
Well, in the
Deathmatch,
same
it's
way
not
I
like
just
you're
got
playing
killed by
Deathmatch.
Fox Exchange. Fox Chase. What a- My aim was garbage reports.
I've been doing some research into the forest pillars. It seems they've been here for longer than any other known ruins, except for maybe linked to some type of planetary observation system. Very
Yeah,
mysterious.
no.
Let's see if those items you found in the wasteland will activate and unlock their secrets.
Keep the faith,
You're playing against the AI?
Mm-hmm.
You think we have a chance?
I killed Baker just to get killed by Orange. Son of a bitch.
you back to die with us? Stay sharp.
I'm back. Sorry about that. Had to go get me something to drink and check on Mom. She's still trying to get back to normal after the fall. Granted, some days I wish we had a ramp, so I'm going to have to pick up a wheelchair and take it down the steps.
The city's lost.
City's not lost.
Torn will get us out of this mess.
By the way, apparently I didn't know this, Fire Ninja, but apparently Friday Night SmackDown's having a ball fight with Jeff Hardy and Sheamus.
That was supposed to be on the pay-per-view card.
Why do I have my gut's just telling me this is not going to go well story-wise, and I only say that for this reason. You may not remember it, Fire Ninja. If Heartless is still here, he know where I'm going with this. The Hulk storyline from the Attitude Era, to where they kind of played up his drug problems, to where the end of that storyline was he got pushed off the top of the Titantron. Doubt it's gonna be like Scott Hall when he fell off the wagon and got shit-faced drunk. Vibrator, how was your day today, my friend?
You had to deal with a scammer.
Oh. He had to deal with Curtis Axel cosplaying as Hulk Hogan, huh?
Oh, Matt, you're the only one I can hear.
Wait, you can't hear dogs now?
Blue screen of death real quick.
Okay, now I can.
That fixed it.
The fuck?
Okay. We've solved the world's issues.
I hope that my internet wants to be a cunt, as usual.
going to ask a question to you guys, and you can answer it if you want, if you have Facebook Messenger. Does anyone actually do those message phone call things?
Messenger calls?
Yeah, because I don't do them, because I find them to be kind of annoying for the most part.
I do them with some people.
Mostly because, and plus the fact since it's hot right now, I don't think anybody wants to see me in my underwear.
What?
Dude, remember how hot it's been for me? It's like been in the fucking 90s.
Yeah,
even
but
with
you
the...
don't need to show your face during them. Jeez.
Oh.
You can treat it like a regular phone call.
See, I didn't know that because I don't use Messenger enough to actually... I'm thinking they would see my whole freaking... And just in case anyone wants to know, yes, I'm wearing the Maximo Ghost of Glory boxes.
Who wanted to know that?
Maybe some beautiful, hot, sexy woman's watching this stream.
For this.
I don't have a will to live
Oh, come
strong
on.
enough for that.
At least I'm wearing underwear. Give me credit. It's 98 degrees. Most time I shouldn't. You know, most people in that kind of.
Enough, I had to deal with a fucking scammer.
Well, next time you have to deal with a scammer, just tell them we're going to send you. We're going to send a fat naked guy over to their house, and
What
he's
the
going. He's got, and his name
Doug,
is Bubba the
stop.
Love Sponge.
No, Doug, stop. No more talking. You're done.
But I'm streaming. I have to
No,
talk.
you're being punished. You have done a very bad thing, and you need to stop.
In the name of love.
Nope, not in the name of love.
In the name of suicide.
Oh, come on.
Which Sam and I are gonna both do at the exact same time because of that. And then you'll go on that list with Ultimate Warrior.
Rise I Blue and Fun from Wrestling with Regret.
No.
Oh,
I mean
that.
with causing the death of the Renegade, pretty much.
Yeah. And you could still count the British Bulldog's death, too. Yay, we completed the challenge. Do. Speaking of that, I did watch 2 game shows yesterday. I need somebody to explain these to me, because one I felt like was a complete freaking ripoff of Legends of the Hidden Temple. And it's done by Disney, the Star Wars Jedi Challenge?
Disney needs to stop ruining Star Wars.
And then the other one was a game show called The Floor is Lava.
Why does there need to be a game show?
It's my grandma.
Let me see. Is she hot?
We precursors built many worlds across the universe, shaping them with eco into something good. But we were foolish. The Dark Makers were once precursors, but their exposure to Dark Eco changed them. They began twisting worlds, conquering
They became Vince McMahon.
Now the Dark Ones have found your world and are coming to claim it for themselves.
Well, I could ruin your whole day.
I think this one's bigger than both of us.
There is but one hope left. You will find a planetary defense system hidden deep at the core of the planet. There is still a chance to save your world. I hope you are more successful than many planets whose fate has already been closed.
I heard. This is as we feared. We must get into those catacombs before that ship reaches this planet.
So my grandmother's coming to kill the planet Earth.
Hey, it's the American hero, Cole Quinn.
I thought you were going to say Colt Cabana.
No.
Okay, I'm back. Anybody
Welcome.
still here?
Don't you agree with that, Heartless? Cole Quinn is the American hero?
Yes, he is.
Just
Welcome
like
back,
El Mago
Heartless.
is the Mexican hero?
Oh, fuck
Yes,
off.
he is.
That shit.
El Mago is, I think, is the Prince of Mexico.
And El Mago
I don't know about
Jr.?
Junior, but El Mago. I don't know about Junior, but El Mago. I'd have to agree.
Low Rider.
No, no lowrider. Or flow rider, for that matter.
I don't know who Flow Rider is.
Oh, yes, you do. It's Florida.
Oh! Wait, there's a TV show about Florida?
Yes, there is.
I don't know.
It's called The Jeffersons. But no, or is it Good Times? Can't remember.
That's a great song.
I think it was Good Times, because wasn't Good Times the spinoff of Then There's Mud? I am showing my age again, ain't I?
I never grew up with mod. That was a little, I didn't even catch the day. The reruns might have been on when I was a kid, but I was never.
I know the reruns on when I was a kid. I can remember it like it was yesterday. Sunday morning I'd get up. Before I go to church it would be Gilligan's Island and Then There's Mud.
Really? They hung out with Gilligan's Island?
That's what TBS used to show back in the 90s on Sunday. An hour of that and an hour of mod.
Yeah, mod would not ride this day and age.
No, it would not. I don't think Gilligan's Island would either.
Yeah, no, it wouldn't. Because they blamed everything on the females in that show. It was like all Ginger and Mary Ann's fault they were stuck on this island for a 3-hour tour.
That's because gingers have no soul.
We need more men.
That's offensive to gingers.
That's not true. Gingers have a soul. It's just they don't share
use
with you.
it.
It's like Shang Tsung. He has all those souls, but he doesn't use them all in one battle.
That makes sense. Oh, and Heartless, you'll love this because you were gone when I said this in the other part of the stream because the first one, YouTube died. I know
of course, because of YouTube.
Yeah, I know you're an NFL guy. Know about it.
I follow it from time to time. Yes.
Did you hear Washington's new name today? Because it broke today what their new name is.
Oh, for the Redskins?
Yeah.
Let me say it. It's the Yellowbacks.
Nope, it's the Washington Football Team. That is their name for this season.
Are you kidding me?
I am not
kidding.
kidding. That is their name for this season. And here's the best part: they don't even have a logo for this year.
Oh yeah, it's just colors. And
Yeah,
it's not
just
gonna be
colors.
yellow. God forbid, red or yellow, they're not gonna have.
No, it's burgundy and yellow.
Yeah.
So
I figured that much. Yeah.
So you had that happen,
Like
and
that
of course,
ring, you know what? With that kind of fucking name, they might as well just paint a fucking yellow stripe down their fucking back of their fucking jerseys.
Well, the funny thing is, because everyone's been making fun of it, I actually pointed it out on YouTube, and somebody said I'm actually correct. I said, as many people making fun of them for this, which we all have, it is technically the most politically correct name you can think of, because it won't make anybody angry.
It makes me angry.
It
How
makes
dare
the
you call it
Washington Redskins fucking angry.
Oh yeah. By the also, because I know you may not heard it, because I know you watch hockey like I do. Seattle finally has a hockey team.
Who? Seattle?
Yeah.
They finally got drafted?
They actually have a hockey team. They get to start, I think, in the 21-22 season. The team name is the Seattle Krakens.
Crockett's?
No, Krakens. Kind of, you know, that big mythical sea monster.
Oh, Krakens. So we have sharks. We have. I'm trying to think of all the sea creatures we have as fucking teams here.
We have Sharks. We have the Major League
Ducks.
Baseball team Rays.
No, I'm staying in the NHL. I'm
Okay,
staying in
staying
the
with
NHL.
that. Penguins then.
Penguins, yep. The Bruins are Grizzlies essentially, but they're not animals that live in the
Yeah,
water.
I know they used to be a bear as the logo, but they changed it. The Coyotes.
Yeah, okay, there's coyotes, yeah.
That's you know, they're not a sea animal, but they're an animal.
Yeah.
I'm trying. I can't think of anything else. Shit. I'm
Yeah, I've been running a
blank.
blank too. But there's the sharks. But
Hello, fellow
like, why couldn't they, I get Kraken, alright, but Seattle Kraken?
Daxter, Jack, you did it!
It's about time you two got
I don't know. I don't know if I would have gone with that.
Great work, Jack. Let me be the first to officially apologize for the city.
Forget about it.
You know, I think with Seattle, I would have went with, like the Seattle Rain, because like that's fucking common as fuck.
Yeah, I would have.
Seattle
Actually, if they, was,
Skyline.
if they were smart, they should have
Skyline
called
there?
themselves the Seattle Starbucks.
Then the only way to destroy it
No, you couldn't do that.
precursor
Or the Seattle Coffee Makers, because God, that's all that's in Seattle is rain and coffee.
The large number of eco
Well,
being moved
it's a
about
hotspot
mean
for,
only one thing.
well, it was a
Someone
hotspot for
who's
indie
trying to
music.
awaken vast
I don't know if it
precursor
still is.
technology.
No.
But Rain. Rain sounds better. Chicago Rain.
Oh my god.
Oh, wait till you hear about
And
my
for your
adventures.
mascot, you can have Rain from Mortal Kombat.
Facing a whole brood
Done.
of slobbering little
It right. That shit writes itself. I should be
Looks like
the
a large-scale
creative control
assault.
for
Multiple
team names.
targets inbound. You up for some
No,
action, Jack?
the Seattle
Look who you're talking
hipsters.
to. Let's rock and roll, Dax.
Oh, hipsters are more California, but I
And
get your
remember,
point.
it's hip to be a squire.
So Seattle finally gets a hockey team. I hope it's as successful as Las Vegas. Because I wouldn't have thought that Las Vegas was gonna make money, but they're making money like crazy.
Well, I think because it's the first professional team in Las Vegas, I think that's what helped.
Well, that Florida was the same way. Florida and Tampa Bay, their first year was a big surprise. We'll come back to this discussion in 5 years. You know? But
We'll see if the Raiders do good.
More targets inbound.
no, that's good that they got a team. That's fine. I was hoping that we'd get another Canadian team first, but just can't win them all.
Canada get a hockey team? I thought they had enough. That's me being a small
They had
ass
enough
brother.
hockey teams versus all the fucking teams in the United States when we fucking created the fucking sport.
You got a point there. I can't really argue.
Or should I bring up fucking basketball? When we only had two, and then you guys took away one of ours. Shipped it to fucking Memphis. I don't even know if it's still there anymore.
It still is. The Memphis Grizzlies are still there. They just suck.
Oh, there you go. Like, you want to talk about fucking harassment and what's the cancel culture? How about we do some equality for our fucking sports teams? How about that shit?
Can't do that, sir.
I'm aware.
Cannot do that. That's illegal.
I like some yellow ammo, please. Oh, blue's fine. Fuck it.
No baseball back?
It's coming back, but
They're gonna have one person on the field, a batter and a catcher. That's it.
no, it's
For
kind
social
of...
distancing, you don't have to run the bases. You just gotta hit the ball and then go back to your bench.
No, it's... only a sort of few teams are getting to start out, and the most are just picking the teams that bring in a lot of ratings. Or
Florida!
It's either a lot of ratings or they're in a big market city. So if you're in a small market
Oh,
town,
it's gonna be like the Mets versus the Yankees all year round. Every day, it's New York baseball.
I think the first few games, I think it's the Yankees, Mets, Red Sox, and two teams from California and one other team starting off the season.
Nice moves, my boy. You're the best man we've got to lead
Kind
an
of be
expedition
surprised
into
if
the
it was in
Catacombs.
Chicago too.
Please, let us not be too.
Probably would.
Are you sure you want this?
Well, since you live in Illinois, don't you, Fire Ninja?
Yeah.
Who do you think is the more popular team, the White Sox or the Cubs?
We're tired.
Depends on which side of Chicago.
Overall, if you were to take a poll by your fucking neighbor, all right, if you asked one neighbor on one side of the street and you asked one neighbor on the other side, what do you think would be?
Probably.
I've always thought the
Sox.
Cubs were more popular, but for some reason the White Sox are quite popular.
Now stop, vegan.
Vega, it's Vega, you
I
idiot.
think the Sox are technically more
I
popular.
hereby dissolve the city council and strip you
But
of
again,
title,
it's depending on
command,
which
all
area
privileges.
around Chicago you
Get
live
out
in.
of my sight.
What? How dare you? I offered you mercy, but now you will all burn in the precursor fires of creation.
Because I know a lot of Cubs fans and I know a lot of Sox fans.
That was one hell of an attack wave. We can't continue to repel such large assaults
I
forever.
was a Cubs fan.
The floating war factory has got to be shut down. The
You
problem
were
is
always
the
a Cubs
factory is
fan?
shielded and has gate codes
Always
on
was a
every
Cubs fan. I lived in Illinois for a bit.
Most door ciphers were kept hidden in the main system at the power
But I grew up
plant.
being a Cubs
You can
fan.
break
It was
into
like the first
system.
baseball
You may be
merchandise I
able
ever
to
got
unlock
was a
the war
Cubs
factory
thing.
doors to get
First
inside.
football merchandise was a
Ronan
Bear
says
fan,
the
and that
eco
shit
kid
just
in the
stuck.
power room could help you. But
Regardless of
before
how
you
bad
use
they
the power,
played.
you must find the junction box in the sewer.
I'm loyal that
I
way.
think you're crazy.
That's why, like, the first wrestling T-shirt was I got. Anybody want to take a guess? Anybody?
Von Gagne.
No, motherfucker. I don't think he ever had a T-shirt.
He did in the
Virgil.
AWA.
No.
Oh,
No.
I got it. I can't believe it wasn't so obvious.
Macho
The great,
Man.
no, not Macho Man. No. Don't you see? It's so obvious. I can't believe we didn't think of it before. I'm trying to remember his fucking name. The Canadian. Oh God, what was his name? His nickname was the Canadian Strongman in WWF.
Dino Bravo?
Yes, Dino Bravo.
No! Did not have a murderer and a drug dealer T-shirt as a child. No.
The Fabulous Rougeau brothers. Look at Vouvlan say, look out, goes the Hoosiers on their way.
You know, Doug, if I had a semi-truck, I would run you over right now. Hulk Hogan, obviously. Every kid that got the Hulk Hogan T-shirt, whether they wanted it or not, because that was the most prominent thing whenever you went to a wrestling event.
Yeah, he's got a point, because I know that was pretty much even when the ones I went to as a kid. I wanted Big Boss Man or Ted DiBiase.
I wanted a King Kong Bundy shirt. Honestly, I wanted that. Because there was one shirt, it was cool. It was actually Bundy on the Empire State Building.
I remember that one, but man, they didn't. I think you can only get like all the heel T-shirts on the wrestling magazine order thing, because they always only sold the baby faces at the damn arenas. They still do that now, technically, WWE, when shows were around.
I miss the old Baron
But I digress. Motherfucker.
Ooh, an egg. Alright guys, well that's going to do it for Jak 3 tonight. When we come back, we'll be heading to everyone's favorite stage in video gaming. We're going back to the sewers. Maybe this time we'll see Leonardo, Donatello, Raphael, Michelangelo. And does anyone have anything?
I don't know what game you're talking about where you're going to be finding Ninja Turtles.
I'm just making a bad joke. And before we go,
but what game that you're going into the sewers? I'm curious now.
Jak 3.
Goat Simulator.
Yes. Yes. Terrible. Another terrible game.
Before we go, does anyone have anything
to
to
the Ninja Turtles in it,
say before we go?
Anything that I have to say before we go?
Doug's a communist.
Oh.
I'm not a dick like that. I wasn't going to say that. I have a little more class and respectability to the audience.
Doug's
so for that, I'll just say Triple H.
Oh God.
No.
Viper, do you have anything to say before we go?
I don't think he does.
I'm not paying for your therapy.
And one more. I got one more. One more. I forgot. I haven't even said it today. Harvey Dent.
Oh God.
Can we trust him?
If I stream Arkham Knight of the Batman Telltale series, I am not inviting Heartless.
Actually, it doesn't really do it when I was doing the Telltale series.
Of course. But until then, so long, farewell, Azito then goodbye. I'll see you tomorrow for either Predator or Call of Duty World War II.
Oh boy, the game crashed.
But definitely not aliens. Definitely not aliens.
Actually, Aliens will be probably in October for Halloween if I remember to download it.